Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a pivot table and a pivot chart with Excel. So first of all, open your document. So you have to create your table first. I've created before the video so it can be very quick. So you select your table, you click the insert tab, and here you have the pivot table and here you have the pivot chart. Let's start with pivot table. So click on pivot table. This is the range that we have selected right here, and you can click on existing worksheet if you want the pivot table report to be placed in an existing worksheet or a new sheet. But now we want a new sheet, so we select new sheet and we click OK. So my pivot table is right there. At the right, we have the pivot table file. You can select all the files that you want to be in your table. So we'll select order ID, the product because we want to know which product it is. We will select the amount, the country, and also the category. So now, let's say you select all your pivot table. You can change the style in the design tool. So we'll put the medium 30. Now you look at your table and you say, oh no, I don't want a category. So you can remove the check mark here for the category. And this is very useful to compare, for example, the price of the apple or banana. So for banana, we have banana from Canada, New Zealand, and United States. You can go here and see how much they cost. And we can easily see that the cheapest one are from USA and from the high quality are from Canada. This is basically how we create a pivot table. And now if we want a pivot chart, you can select your pivot table, go in insert, and click now on pivot chart. In the pivot chart, you can select column, line, P, bar, and many others. Let's say we select column. Now we are in column and can select the style that you want. For this one, we will select clustered column, the most basic one, and you click OK. Now you have your column and you can compare for the apple the sum of the amount. So apple are cheaper from Canada, banana are cheaper from USA, beans from Germany because we only have Germany as customer, and you can go like that. Here you have the chart element button where you can format your chart. So if you want a chart title, if you don't want a legend, for example, if you want an axis title or a data table, but it's okay because we have our table here. You can change the title here. For example, you can put vegetables and fruits. Here, if you don't want that on your chart, just right click and you can select hide all file button on chart, so they are not there and you have your perfect chart. Another time here, if you want to add a new style to the chart, you can click on design, select the design that you want. Let's say this one. You can select the color, for example this one. So basically this is how you create a pivot table and a pivot chart, and this can be very useful when it's time to make a presentation in front of customer or in front of your boss. to show him which one you should take and which one you should not take the product from. So I hope you enjoy, and see you in another video.